Yo guys, what's going on? Willie here. Super excited to bring you today's video, which is going to be how to solo carry at low elo. Before we hop in the video, I just want to make sure to mention we are doing a $500 giveaway. All you got to do is to make sure to subscribe to the channel and then follow the instructions in the description below. Super easy, super easy to sign up, and hey, why not win $500, right? But like I said, today's video will be on how to carry at low elo. This is something that, if you guys have been keeping up with my stream, this is something that I've been struggling with quite a bit. Recently, I've made a few fresh accounts, and I've actually been losing a lot of games in silver and gold. I mean, I'm still having like a 70% win rate, but for me, generally speaking, I can hold a 90% win rate almost all the way up to about Diamond 3-ish, and that's historically what I've been able to do. But I've basically had to reteach myself how to carry at low elo, and I know some of you skepticists are already looking at my items. You're like, Willie, why do you have rejuvenation bead and why are you taking lethal tempo? The whole gimmick is you're going to want to go Tiamat with lethal tempo. Last season, if you are new around here, last season, the first time I hit Masters last season was with a lethal tempo build. Mind you, I'd hit Masters in Season 7, but, you know, when I first got to high elo last season, it was with a lethal tempo build. And basically the whole gimmick, right, is you want to give yourself enough attack speed to basically be able to, you know, 1v1 anybody in the game, right? Conqueror kind of fits that bill too, but lethal tempo I think is better on Udyr because it means you get more tiger dots out, and it synergizes really well with Tiamat and Warrior Enchant, because since you have all that attack damage, you'll get a lot of value out of that anyway. Now, I do want to mention this is a Plat 2 game, I believe. They have a Soraka jungle, so I don't know what the meme is here. I don't really know how that works. She might be inting, she might just be, you know, testing her limits. I don't really know how this usually goes, but it should be a pretty easy matchup. But the thing is, like, it doesn't matter who you're playing against. It doesn't matter, you know, what elo you're in. This mindset will apply in the gimmick, right? Set up a respawn cycle for yourself. Get a Tiamat, and then don't die, and continuously gain tempo over the course of the game. I'm going to run top here because this is pretty free. Kled is dismounted after remounting, so it takes him like 30 seconds to be able to even have the option to remount. We're going to pick up a free 300 gold there, and then we're going to leave. And then after that, we're just going to need our blue buff and full clear down. If you've noticed the clear path we did this game, and I strongly recommend this clear path if you guys are Tiamat users, is you want to do red to Krugs, and you generally want to have early pixel wards. We didn't have any pixel wards out because this is low elo and my laners didn't ward for me, but generally speaking at level 1 you want to get wards in both of the pixel bushes. If you don't know what those are, it's this bush, and then it's also this bush. So at level 1, tell your laners to ward for you and get pixel wards up, so that way you can see what jungle camps the enemy jungler goes for. And basically, if it looks like the bot crab is free, you're going to want to do red Krugs, go get bot crab, and then walk to mid lane and try and get the other crab. But if it looks like the enemy jungler's already taken that, then do red Krugs, go up to the top side crab, do top crab, don't do your raptors. A lot of people would do raptors, but don't do raptors, skip raptors. Red Krugs, top crab, do blue buff, and full clear down, and by the time you get down to your raptors right here, generally it'll be around 4 minutes and 5 seconds-ish is where we're at right now. And by that time, your Krugs will respawn again, and it pretty much guarantees, as long as you take rejuvenation bead, you are guaranteed to get Tiamat every single time on your first back if you can do a double Krug cycle. So this is my favorite clear path when I'm trying to go for Tiamat, and like I said, I generally don't build Tiamat at high elo because I think it's really bad. But at lower elo, for solo carrying your teammates, I think Tiamat is just a core item. No other item in the game allows you to farm as quickly and, you know, burst people as quickly. So, like, imagine if we didn't get the kill top earlier. Right, so right now we've got 1,600 gold, minus 300 gold. I'd be sitting at 1,300 gold, which is plenty. It's more than enough to guarantee that I get Tiamat every single game. And even if I didn't get both crabs, even if I didn't get any of the crabs, right? Let's say the enemy jungler actually took all the crabs away from me. I still would have had enough gold to get Tiamat. So if you guys, took a season off a league or whatever, Tiamat is now cost 1,325 gold instead of 1,200 gold. They nerfed it recently, so it's really, really, really difficult to get Tiamat first time every single back. So this is the clear path. I think on this account, I have won the past 11 out of 13 games or something. And so basically, this is what I've been using basically to abuse carrying. And like I said, a huge thing that people... Wow, she didn't do her blue buff. Soraka is actually running it down. But as you guys can see, it doesn't matter that it's Soraka jungle. You can literally do this clear path against anybody. And the whole name of the game is do not die early game. Try and get as many crabs as you can. But the whole gimmick is basically you just want to relax and... keep continuously be farming, continuously be doing crabs, continuously be looking to get dragons. And the whole idea, right, is you're not going to be ganking that much. This is one thing I've learned about carrying bad players is even if you get them ahead, a lot of the times if they, if they get ahead, they're going to, they're going to get a couple other kills after that, and then they're going to run it down really hard, right? I think the flash teammate kills him here. Yeah, perfect. Nice. He stepped on a trap there. Ooh. Nice. We barely get out of that alive. Really good. But the idea, right, is just continuously be farming. Don't play for your teammates. And like I said, if you do end up getting a good gank off, a lot of the times your teammates are going to get a bounty on them, and then they're going to die right before the Baron, give the enemy team a huge shutdown bounty, and then they're going to be able to get Baron, and then you're going to lose. Like, I don't know. What I've had to learn the hard way, and I used to preach this a lot, and I've kind of forgotten my ways because this might sound very egotistical, but I legitimately have a higher win rate in Challenger games than I do at low elo, or at least I used to before I kind of came up with this whole play style. But Challenger games are a lot different than low elo games when it comes to jungling, and I just forgot how to carry bad players. So this is kind of what I've been reteaching myself on stream these past 2 or 3 days. If you guys want to watch me on my stream, by the way, twitch.tv/WillieP. That is the selfless plug there. But if you want to see kind of like how I come up with stuff like this, make sure to head over there. But last 2 days on stream, I've just been trying really hard to reteach my, because like I said, I had a couple of fresh accounts. And I think in Silver Elo, one of my accounts only has a 68% win rate, which, like I said, it's still a decent win rate, but if I'm a Challenger player, I generally can hold like 90% win rate all the way up to Diamond. And so I had to, adjust my playstyle, and I figured I'd make a video to share with you guys to kind of teach you why. So another thing that I know a lot of you guys are wondering is why lethal tempo? Why not press the attack? Press the attack is really good in early skirmishes and even Conquer, man. But the whole gimmick, right, is once you get enough attack damage, the lethal tempo, when it procs during a team fight, you're just going to shred the enemy team's front line. Lethal tempo is not very good against ranged champions, but it's really good against melee champions. And I actually think it's better than Conqueror for killing tanks, just because Udyr, the nature of Udyr's kit, right, every third auto attack, he gets a massive bleed effect on Tiger, and he gets a massive... I was going to say Kled did the crab, since Soraka's still top. Swing and a miss, Kled. As long as Malzahar doesn't have ult, we can kill him. We can kill him here, I think. I actually don't think I can. I ate the space aids here. I'm just going to stay to catch the minion wave and just try and heal and turtle here, so that way they don't dive me. Damn, he actually did get me. I think I kill him, but it's not worth because they get the shutdown on me. I had 1,000 gold shutdown. That just shows you the power of farming. I'm 3-0, 81 farm, and I already had 1,000 gold shutdown. That's just the game telling, that's the game's way of verifying that I'm way ahead of everybody in the game. But regardless, I misplayed that a little bit there. But the whole gimmick, like I said, is just continuously be farming. By 10 minutes, just to give everybody an idea, right? This is a pretty standard game. I know it's Soraka jungle, but I haven't really been fighting her. She really hasn't been fighting me. She's kind of been irrelevant. All I did was take 3 of her jungle camps this game. But I mean... you can do that against anybody, right? If they path incorrectly, and Soraka pathed incorrectly. Like, the only reason I invaded her is not because she's Soraka jungle, it's because she showed topside with her bot side camps up. But regardless, 10 minutes, 3-0, just continuously farming, continuously fighting, continuously putting pressure on the map. The enemy support is Thresh, which is concerning because he can lantern the Twitch out. Looks like I just get this for free. I'm gonna help them push and then go for some turret plates. So once you get Tiamat Warrior, your game plan then transitions from you know, farming and being super safe to more ganking and trying to get turret plates. Turret plates is the best way to snowball in Season 9. So like I said, once you get to this point in the game where you've got Tiamat Warrior, you know, boots, couple daggers, start looking more for ganking and making sure you're getting turret plates before they expire. 14 minutes, if you guys don't know, is when turret plates go away. So the name of the game is try and get as many plates for as many members of your team before they expire, because, you know, after 14 minutes, you know, if you don't know, turret plates give 160 gold a pop. 160 times 5 is, oh god, math on stream or on recording, it is 400, no, it's 500 plus 60 times, it's 800 gold. So if you get a full turret plate worth of gold, it doesn't matter who it gets split up to, but a full turret tower, a full tower worth of turret plates is 800 gold that you're potentially missing if you don't get it by the 14-minute mark. So right now there's 160 gold. Here's 320 gold. We got, you know, it's a free kill's worth of gold. I'm going to get another 160 gold here, and then we're just going to kite out towards bot side since we know the enemy team is all top side right now. Then we're going to go eat our jungle. We're going to do Krugs, Raptors red, and by the time I do all that, dragon will be up. Then we're gonna eat dragon. Like, I kind of hope you guys see, like, it's the whole idea is you just constantly want to be farming, right? You don't have to constantly be fighting. You don't have to be 5-1. I know I'm 5-1 this game, but I think everybody will agree here. I haven't done anything crazy, right? I've just been walking around and just picking up free kills, right? So, you know, the whole gimmick is just constantly put yourself in a good position to carry. So even if you have 3 losing lanes, you know, you're going to be strong enough to where if the enemy team messes up enough, you'll be able to carry because you're that relevant. You know what I'm saying? So now we're going to go for the dragon. It looks like the enemy team's going bot, so instead of doing the dragon, I'm actually going to prioritize getting the mid turret plates. Once again, the turret plates expire in a minute. Let's go Kled here. I didn't expect Kled to literally come from top here. So I hope you guys can see here the power of lethal tempo when you've got all this attack damage. It's actually insane. That stun actually went through before he dashed over. But like I said, turret plates go away in a minute, so I'm trying to get that as soon as we can. And it's just a constant cycle of gold, 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 gold. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember who, but I was watching a YouTube video the other day of some, like, self-made millionaire, and he's like, the secret to being rich is make money while you're making money. You know what I'm saying? And what he basically meant was, like, passive income and stuff like that. But that's the whole gimmick with this playstyle, is you want to constantly be making money while you're making money, right? You're constantly, like, out-tempoing the enemy laners, so even when you're getting gold, the enemy team is falling behind in gold because of how far ahead you are, and you're just constantly setting yourself up for success, right? So now I'm going to go back to base, spend my gold. We're actually going to be able to get Triforce at 14 minutes in the game, which is insane. If you don't know, especially when I'm in a challenger game, you're lucky if you get Triforce by 19 minutes, 20 minutes. That means you're on pace. And anything before that is insane. So a 14-minute Triforce is literally 5 minutes ahead of pace right now. I did skip boots, so there's that minor detail, but I also bought a Tiamat, right? Generally, I don't build Tiamat in Challenger, so the fact that I have Tiamat, Warrior, Triforce, 14 minutes is insane, and that just shows the power of turret plates and all that. So turret plates have expired, so I don't have to worry about getting turret towers, so now I need to transition into getting crabs, Rift Heralds, and looking to fight. I'm just going to eat my topside jungle, and then we're going to look to get Rift Herald and all that. Let me drop a pink ward here. Looks like they did crab earlier when I was messing around bot side, which makes sense, I guess. Kled just used his dash, so this is pretty free. His only escape right now is his ult. With Red Smite, if you don't know, a big reason why I build Red Smite a lot is you take 20% less damage from the target you're fighting, or whoever you smite, right? So it's really good in 1v1s like that. So Kled dies. It's really good to see Kled dying to me. Kled is the most fed member on the enemy team, and on top of that, Kled is super strong early game, but he falls off very hard. as the game goes on. So if he's already losing the 1v1 against me, that just goes to show how strong I am, which is super, super, super good. Alawi's getting top tower. I'm going to look to go eat Soraka's Raptors. Actually, you know what? We'll go mid first. Looks like a little scrap is happening here. I could flash on Soraka and one-shot her. Let's try it. Okay. We're going to slide out to the right here. God, lethal tempo, if nothing else, it's a fun rune, seeing how much you attack each second, right? We're going to go try and kill Twitch, too, while we're at it. Why not? The only bad news is I don't actually have Oracle Lens. So if he slides past me, we'll have to know. Oh, he's just dead here. That is brutal, man. You hate to see it. You hate to see it, but once again, guys, this is Plat 2 MMR, I believe. This account itself is Gold 1 at the moment, but I have pretty high MMR on the account. This is a Platinum 2 game, so, you know, if I can do this in a Plat 2 game, you can certainly do it at lower elo. And one of my accounts that I have in Diamond 1 right now has an 80% win rate, pretty much playing exactly this playstyle. So it's 100% possible. I've pretty much just been smurfing a lot, so I feel like I've refined this playstyle a lot, because until they reset ranked, I'm just not really grinding high elo. Wow, he actually stopped me there. Talk about high elo and then this shit happens. That's instant karma, boys. No. But like I said, until ranked gets reset, I've pretty much been smurfing like every single day on stream, and I've kind of mastered the art of carrying bad players. And the whole gimmick is just make sure you are the central focus of your playstyle. At Challenger MMR, I will say for anybody else out there that is Udyr player and like Diamond 2 to Diamond 1, you do need to transition your focus more into playing around laners, but up until like Diamond 2, you pretty much need to be playing this playstyle every single game. Just play for yourself and don't worry about your teammates. Because even if your teammates get ahead, like I said, a lot of the times they're just going to end up throwing it. God, Malzahar has got to be one of my least favorite champions to play against, man. He's just not funny, you know? Fun is, like, not even the right... I guess fun is the right word. I don't know. It's just not rewarding. I don't know. It just feels like Malzahar just... First off, the nature of the ult. But besides the ult, it's just point-click W, and then he just constantly has wave clear. He's just such a generic champion, you know? It's just not... Like, Kled is fun to play against, right? Because Kled, even though he's like pretty strong against Udyr early on and it's very cancer to play into him, it's fun to like try and dodge his dash, dodge his you know, grapple hook, all that, man. We got a bunch of gold, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to eat the crab and then we're going to go back and spend our gold. If you don't know, Red Smite does not pop Malzahar's spell shield. The only thing that does that is Blue Smite. So whenever you're going into Malzahar like that without Blue Smite, you want to lead with Tiger. It's the only way to deal with that. Hopefully Tom Kinch can cut him off here. I think we got him here. Really good slow by Tom Kinch here. Okay, really nice. Nice to see our team is popping off. Now, I do want to say one thing, like I said, is the Soraka jungle is kind of a thing this game. So she's inting somebody on her team where she's experimenting and fleshing out the meta, I think is what... Why did she eat me? Should have eaten Katarina. What? Interesting. But, the Soraka jungle is a big reason why this game is such a pub stomp right now. But like I said, the first 5 minutes of this game it didn't really matter that it was a Soraka jungle. You want to do pretty much the clear path that I did every single game. Just red Krugs, try and get a crab if you can, set up early pixel wards, and then just constantly eat your jungle, come back down to crab, or come back down to Krugs. That'll guarantee you get your Tiamat, and then from there it's just off to the races. After that, so once again, red Krugs, double crab, and then try and do your blue buff, full clear again, and then by the time you get down bottom, your Krugs will respawn, and that'll guarantee you get your Tiamat. After you get Tiamat, what you're going to look... God, I have so much gold this game, man. It's like not even fair. An astronomical amount of gold, this one. By the way, I generally go Ravenous Hydra a lot, too, whenever I do this build. But after you go back to base, so after you finish that first clear in, you want to go back to base, get your team at, and then generally run to wherever crab is respawning, try and do crab, and then run to your gromp, and then full clear down again. And then hopefully by you know, the 5 minute and 30-second mark, you'll be level 6. It's really, really hard to get it, but that's kind of your target, is by 5 minutes and 30 seconds you want to hit level 6. And then from there, try and finish out Warrior Enchant and start building into your Triforce. If you're going to go lethal tempo like me, I strongly, strongly recommend you guys pick up Double Dagger or a Stinger. So go Stinger, Sheen, and then Phage. You don't actually need the Phage. The Sheen is better in my opinion when you have that much attack speed, because you're going to constantly be switching stances. Just utilizing the insane attack speed you have to get, like, you know, 2 to 3 tiger dots off, then you're going to go into stun, then you're going to go into turtle, and then you'll go back into tiger. So those are the Triforce components you want to be building. And then after that, generally, this is kind of a pub stomp, so I went Sterex, but after you get your Warrior Triforce Tiamat, upgrade the Tiamat into Ravenous Hydra. That will give you 3 items plus boots, and then the last 2 items you're going to want to build is probably like a Frozen Heart. Frozen Heart is really, really good with this build since you're going to have a lot of health. And Frozen Heart's good, and then also on top of that, Adaptive Helm is generally my go-to magic resist item. And then hopefully by the 20-minute mark, if you're farming well, if you're constantly, you know, getting kills, picking up crabs, getting dragons, by the 20 to 21-minute mark, since you're going to want to get make sure you have your Triforce. I'm just talking like game pace and all that at this point. 21 minutes, Tiamat does delay Triforce Spike, so 21 minutes at the latest is when you want your Triforce Spike. And then from there, just scale, try and get the Baron, and then once you have the Baron, so kind of, you know, perfect timing here because we just got the Baron. Once you get Baron, you're going to want to start running down side lanes and split push, because you're going to be so far ahead. The belly, or the nature of the game, is use the insane XP and gold advantage you have to go split push, create pressure on the other side of the map. I mean, I'm level 17 at 22 minutes right now. That's insane. Right? Like, just look at the average levels in this game. I am, you know, the highest member on their team is 13. I'm 4 levels ahead of everybody on the enemy team and 4 levels ahead of everybody on my team. And I mean, I do have 12 kills, but I think we can all agree the kills were not hard to get. It was just the enemy team running into me, right? I didn't do anything fancy, and this is how to play like a challenger Udyr. You know, a lot of people think that, like, just because I'm a challenger Udyr means I've got insane mechanics, insane outplays. No, it's just understanding how the game works, moving around the map, you know, using your lead to get more leads, constantly be in a state of farming, fighting, getting dragons, controlling crabs, punishing the enemy jungler for bad pathing. Like I said, an excellent example of that is earlier at about the 5-minute mark, I invaded the Soraka blue side jungle because she was top lane for like 2 minutes there. So we knew she was top. It doesn't, yeah, I know it's Soraka jungle, but it doesn't matter who the jungler is. You can do this type of stuff every single game. So that's that, guys. Before we go, I do want to say, just $500 giveaway. Go sign up, subscribe to my channel, and then just follow the instructions in the description. And it's super, super easy. Just get, you know, why not give yourself the chance to win the $500. And then besides that, man, thank you guys so much for watching. I do want to say I haven't really you know, said this yet, but we actually are at almost 12,000 subscribers. That is insane. I love each and every one of you. That blows my mind that y'all support me like that. You know, I remember when I started this shit last year, I was like, if I could get to 5,000 subscribers, I'd be happy, right? And then here we are, dude. Here we are. So thank you guys so much, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and head over to my Twitch if you want to see me play live. So